What you got there?
Man, it's the brand new 35mm cinema lens that I got, man.
Good friend here, Ron. We are here on Boxing Day, downtown Vancouver. We're gonna go find some cool shots, take some cool videos, and see what everyone's shopping for. Okay, Ron, now you're here from TRU.
Yes, I am.
You're here in Vancouver.
Absolutely.
Compare your experience in Kamloops with your little weekend so far in Vancouver. What do you think?
Well, I think yes, sir. It's just the second time that I've been to Vancouver. But first thoughts, the place is obviously much bigger. It's probably 10 times bigger than Kamloops. But the buildings and everything seem intimidating. Funny enough, last week I moved to a new place recently within Kamloops, but it was just a bit far from TRU. And my first thoughts were, man, this is gonna be a bit far away from the university, and I was hesitant. And then I moved to Vancouver, and it took me 40 minutes to get from the place where I was staying, the hotel, to meet Yasser. So yeah, the place is big enough. I'm sure the place has much to offer. We're trying to explore more places. And I'm glad to talk to you guys.
Absolutely packed. There's a sale on random stuff and there's lines everywhere. As you can see, everything is in full Christmas season around. Okay, we went around the whole mall, didn't find one thing we wanted to buy, or we could afford, to be honest. Honest to God, would you rather be in Kamloops right now?
I guess it's a pretty logical choice. I mean, Vancouver is pretty damp, and us being photographers or videographers or whatnot, we'd want to be in a drier place. But Kamloops is cold enough right now. The place is submerged in snow. I guess Vancouver is a pretty chill place.
Well, this place is pretty cold too. Yeah. Can we get the little air thing?
Well,
no, I don't think you can get that in camera.
I know, man. I think it's just too.
Whatever. Camera flop.
Man. Yo.
Hey, so that's.
How's the shooter? Man, I should have captured it on camera.
I did. I captured the whole thing.
You did?
Okay, so watch where you're going. Don't dip your whole foot into a body of water.
Yep. If it was Kamloops, that would have been frozen ice, so that would have been a lot better.
See, I was in the Kamloops mindset. I was like, it's going to be fine. I can set wherever. Apparently not. Okay, Ron, now that you've seen Christmas in rainy Vancouver, what advice do you have for people who want to come to Kamloops and want to come to Vancouver? Which one would you advise?
I guess if you guys are more into people, then Vancouver is the way to go, because Vancouver has a lot more people, a lot more cultures, the place is more diverse. Not that Kamloops isn't. I guess Canada at this point is pretty diverse in a lot of ways, but Kamloops, there's a lot more snow. People are just hiding in their cocoons. People in Kamloops are gonna hate me right now, but that's the truth. You don't often get to see a lot of people on the streets.
Yeah.
And obviously Vancouver is a lot more busier. You see lights everywhere. And now that the place is damp, it's a lot more shinier. Pretty looking, but obviously it's cold. It's cold.
Very, very cold.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think if you guys just want to party, try and explore some nightlife in the place, try and explore some restaurants. I think Vancouver is a really great place to be around this season.
Okay, now you and I both have studied in Kamloops. What do you say to people who say, oh, Kamloops sucks, don't go to Kamloops, blah, blah, blah?
No, I remember this was one of the first conversations that we had initially.
Yeah.
And we talked about when you don't completely comprehend what the place has to offer, then it's not really a good judgment call to be, man, this lighting's great, man.
We're gonna stop it there.
But honestly, for me, as soon as I moved in, it took me a month to find a job. It wasn't even that hard. It wasn't even like I didn't go to a bunch of places and handing my resumes or something like that. I knew what I had to do. Especially when you have that vision in mind, I think it's a lot more easier for you to find your place in that society. I think places got enough jobs. You just gotta find your passion and try and see where your strengths lie.
Awesome, man.
And obviously, we've got enough clubs on campus for you to develop your skills and whatnot. So I guess you could have a lot more friends in the place now that you're watching Yasser's videos. You know Yasser as a person, but when I moved, I was completely. I don't think I really knew any people here, and I guess I was just lucky enough to find Yasser or many others whom I made friends with in Kamloops. But if you're moving to a new place for the first time, you're better off knowing someone who can guide you through things. It's not like you're completely, you don't want to be overwhelmed with the cultural differences, or the culture shock is not. It doesn't look good when it shows on your face when you're out in a social situation. So you gotta, I guess, to be able to blend in, you gotta have that one person whom you can rely on in situations. Try and make friends before you move. Ask enough questions and have your accommodation ready. And also, never come to this place thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna make some money from my part-time job to pay off my tuition fees. That's not practical at all. It's not advisable, because we've seen a lot of friends in our time who did get into trouble trying to make money in a lot of other ways. So that's two things that you need to make friends, and there's three things. First thing, that make friends. Second thing, you have your accommodation ready, and third thing, ensure that you've got your financial side covered, at least for the first semester, and you don't really want to be thinking about money, and you don't want to be studying at the same time. It's not. They don't jive well together.
Well, there you go. You've heard it from myself, a Pakistani abroad. You've heard it from Ronnie Joshua, who is technically an Indian abroad. So, I get a lot of questions asking, oh, do Pakistani and Indian people get along, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, no one cares. In Canada, you don't have any of those political barriers or whatever, so we're all kind of like in the same. We're all brown here.
But you've got a gun in your bag, right?
Yeah, of course.